Good afternoon. Let me first thank His Majesty the Sultan and the people of Brunei for hosting us all here at this forum. It's wonderful to be back for my second visit to the region as Secretary of State. And as I said in April in Tokyo, President Obama has made, I think, a very smart and strategic decision to rebalance our interests and our investments in Asia. And that initiative continues with as much intensity as it was commenced. As a Pacific nation that takes our Pacific partnership very, very seriously, the United States is going to continue to build on our active and our enduring presence in every respect. And as I said this morning at the outset of the ASEAN-US ministerial meeting, one of the most important ways that we're going to do that is in our partnership with ASEAN and its membership states. This is a partnership that we are advancing through cooperation on a wide range of issues and through the undertaking of a number of projects together, including the Lower Mekong Initiative, and that's a meeting that I will be chairing a little bit later. I'm personally very, very much looking forward to meeting with the foreign ministers from Indonesia and Vietnam tomorrow, as well as seeing all of my colleagues from ASEAN. The ministerial meetings that we're holding here are a very important opportunity to be able to work with ASEAN and other regional partners on the many challenges that we face together right now. Strengthening the multilateral architecture of security in this region and strengthening it throughout Asia Pacific will in the end bolster the international rules and norms by which all nations undertake their actions, and in the end will bolster peace and stability within the region. That's why supporting the region's institutions, ASEAN, the ASEAN Regional Forum, the East Asia Summit, are all of them a very important part of the United States rebalance to this region. Our agenda here touches on almost all of the top challenges that we face together as individual nations and as a region, and it also touches on all of the opportunities that we share. And the opportunities, frankly, are very exciting. They should energize everybody here. Today and tomorrow, we have been discussing, and we will continue to discuss, maritime issues, issues of security, with respect to the maritime issues, nuclear and non-proliferation. I just finished a meeting with the foreign ministers of the Republic of Korea and Japan, and we obviously talked seriously about North Korea and the challenges of denuclearization. We talked about climate change. I just met with my foreign minister counterpart from China, Foreign Minister Wang Yi, and we talked about the economic challenges, about North Korea, about our partnership, about the good results that came out of the summit, the historic summit between President Obama and President Xi Jinping. President Xi. We talked also, obviously, about Mr. Snowden and other issues that have taken place. But most importantly, we focused on the bigger issues, on the nature of our relationship, on the capacity of China and the United States to have an impact on some of the security challenges that we face in the world, as well as some of the economic challenges. What we all understand in coming to a meeting like this is that cooperation is critical, and cooperation can make a difference to regional peace, and it can make a difference to all of our economies. So I look forward to discussing more today and tomorrow with my colleagues, tangible ways of making progress. We don't want this just to be words. We want this to translate into actions. And the more that it can translate into multilateral actions, the stronger the consequences, the better the consequences will be for all of us. I'm grateful to all of the ministers with whom I've had the bilateral meetings today, including Lady Catherine Ashton, and I look forward to continue those meetings in the course of this afternoon and this evening, and then again tomorrow. I want to emphasize, in my meetings with the Chinese Foreign Minister as well as the Republic of Korea Minister and Japanese Minister, all of us, all four of us, are absolutely united and absolutely firm in our insistence that the future with respect to North Korea must include denuclearization. China made it clear to me they have made very firm statements and very firm steps that they have taken with respect to the implementation of that policy. And in the end, we know that the only way we will find the stability that we want and the peace that we want is for North Korea to honor its commitments made under the September 19, 2005 joint statement of the six-party talks, which refers very specifically to verifiable denuclearization. We confirmed that there is a better path open to North Korea, and we want North Korea to understand that the region will be better with the denuclearization, and the possibilities of normal relationships, not just between the South and the North, or China and North Korea, but between the United States and North Korea and the rest of the world, lies at the end of engaging in a serious set of steps to denuclearize and serious negotiations that could accompany that. So we stress the need for North Korea to fully comply with the UN Security Council resolutions, and we agreed to strengthen our cooperation in the community in order to ensure full and transparent implementation of those resolutions. I also had a chance, well, tomorrow I will be meeting with my Turkish counterpart, Foreign Minister Davutoglu, and I will be talking with him about the key role that Turkey can continue to play with respect to the question of Syria. And in addition, as many of you I think know, I will be meeting with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov tomorrow, and I will be talking, yes, about Syria, about the possibilities of Geneva II, but I'll also be talking with him about the upcoming visit to Moscow of President Obama and the G20 summit in St. Petersburg in September. With respect to Syria, we remain committed, particularly given the increases in violence, to the notion that there must be a negotiation. And I will have that conversation in full with Foreign Minister Lavrov, and hopefully together we might have something to be able to report to you after that conversation. So I just want to stress that the regional meetings of all of my fellow ministers and I over these 2 days are really of the highest importance. And they're important not only to the regional peace and prosperity of the Asia Pacific, but they really will have an impact on global security. America is firmly committed to working with our regional allies and our partners and to multilateral institutions such as ASEAN. That's why I'm here, and President Obama is deeply committed to these kinds of initiatives in an effort to try to find greater cooperation on economics, on peace, on stability, and most importantly also on people-to-people exchanges and proving the ability to be able to reach greater understanding.